My name is Parvez Iftikhar. I am the Chief Executive of Universal Service Fund. Let me first explain what Universal Service Fund is. In the Pakistan Telecom Act, it was envisaged that a Universal Service Fund will be established to spread the telecommunication facilities all over the country universally. Especially in those unserved areas of the country where the licensed telecom operators do not like to go because the operational costs and the establishing costs are high, whereas the revenues are not so high. So in order to overcome that, this Universal Service Fund was established. In order to disburse this fund, then different models which are available in the world were studied, and it was decided to follow a so-called corporate model. In other countries, sometimes this fund is controlled or dispersed by the ministry, sometimes by the regulator, sometimes by another body or authority. But in Pakistan, it was decided to do it via a so-called corporate model. That means establish a company, an independent company, which should have its own independent board of directors, in which there would be half the members from the private sector and half from the public sector. So in the beginning of 2007, this company was established under the Companies Ordinance 1984 with its own board, as I explained, and with a mandate to use this fund, which is available with the government, where the licensed telecom operators give 1.5% of their gross revenue, and use this fund to spread telecommunications facilities or services, especially in the unserved areas. The challenge before the company was that this had to be done, or this has to be done, in a very clean, very efficient and very transparent manner. In this company has already started disbursement of the fund in the manner that we have divided the whole country in about 25 lots, as we call them lots. There are areas basically. In each area we identify the unserved areas, and we do it with the help of data which we collect from the Pakistan Survey of Pakistan, Pakistan Census Organization, the satellite imagery from Suparco, and the data from the telecom operators. We use all this data to identify the villages which do not have telephone service and which are far away from any telecom service provider's footprint. What we do is then we auction these areas one by one, these lots as we call them, and when we auction them, we look at the technical solution which is offered by the bidder, and we look at the financing, the financial part, the price, the subsidy that has been asked for, and the bidder who has offered an appropriate technical solution with a lowest price wins and gets our subsidy. We have already signed 5 such contracts. We have signed a contract for Malakand lot with Telenor, Sakhar lot with Mobilink, DG Khan lot with Varid, and then Pishin and Mansera lots with PTCL. The latest bid that we have just now decided, the contract is going to be signed soon, is that of Dadu area in Sindh, and this is also going to PTCL. We must be sure that the telecom services that will be provided in these areas will be according to the specifications given by us, and for that we monitor the implementation as well. We also make sure that no local monopolies are created in those areas with the help of this fund. And for that, we make it obligatory for the winning bidder to share his infrastructure with at least one more service provider who would like to come later on a first come first serve basis. So that is one, and the other is that no bidder or no operator will win more than 50% of the subsidies that we will give. So this is, on one side, this will prevent local monopolies from being created, and on the other side, it will also prevent subsidy going to one bidder only. We are also working on improving the penetration of broadband in the country. We have already formed a concept which has been approved by our board of directors, and this is basically to start subsidizing broadband rollout in those urban areas of the country which are unserved from the broadband point of view. Broadband is extremely important for all the e-services that have to be introduced in the country, inshallah, in the near future. Broadband will make it possible for us to roll out telemedicine, tele-education, telecommuting, teleworking, e-governance, e-commerce, all those things, and of course dissemination of knowledge, and that is not possible with the slow speed dial-up internet that we have at the moment in Pakistan. Pakistan, unfortunately, has been left behind somewhat in the field of broadband, and we have to catch up, and that's where we are going to put a lot of emphasis from the USF side. After we have finished the broadband internet, not finished, after we have started this project, we will also be working, we have in fact already started planning to extend the reach of fiber optic cable in the country. Now, telecenters basically will be for those people who cannot afford to have their own computers, for example. They should not be deprived of the tremendous potential, tremendous benefits that the broadband offers. We will be offering training facilities, and we will be offering web browsing and all kinds of download of information for the people, especially people of the rural areas. USF in different countries has not been a very successful venture. Funds have been collected, but they could not be spent in an efficient manner. There are countries where billions of dollars are lying unutilized in these funds, and these funds have come under great criticism at places. But thank God, alhamdulillah, in Pakistan it has been so far a success. Success in the sense that we have been able to start the process very cleanly, very efficiently. We have been able to sign contracts. We have been able to commit funds, disperse some of those funds, and the best proof of this, the best recognition of the success of the Universal Service Fund in Pakistan is that people across the world have recognized this. Universal Service Fund Pakistan has received recognition from all over the world, and we really feel very proud of it. Our main emphasis or our main target right now is, as far as the rural areas are concerned, the momentum has been built and it will go on, but our main target right now is the spread of optic fiber cable in the country and the spread of broadband in the country. We hope, inshallah, we will be very successful